Halsey accused of copying Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, and the Jonas Brothers.
Liam Payne is over was trending on Twitter.
And Chrissy Teigen's daughter creeps her and fans out.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. It is Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Cringe. Okay guys, I'm Ramil Ennis Jr.
Probably one of the most cringy songs for us to be singing. I'm Susan Morad. Clearly we're happy that it's Friday. It's been a long week. It always feels like a long week when you come back from like a long weekend.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be complaining though, because it means we got plenty of rest last weekend.
Yeah.
But you guys, if it's your first time here or not, and you haven't hit that subscribe button, today's a really good day to do it.
Really good day. Also click that bell.
Yes, and leave us comments because today we're doing You're So Clever, where we feature your comments and you might get featured for the next one.
So make sure you stay tuned. But before we get to that, we have to talk about Chrissy Teigen's daughter, Luna, because we're a little creeped out. All right, guys, so we haven't done this in a while, but we're gonna kick the show off with the segment that we like to call WTF OMG, and that's where we cover stories in pop culture and entertainment that make us say WTF OMG. So today we're talking about Chrissy Teigen and her daughter, Luna, and once we explain this story, you'll see why we're like WTF OMG. So you know we love Chrissy Teigen and her daughter as well, but something has us really creeped out. So you know kids say the darndest things. Well, Luna is saying scary things that has us wondering what she's seeing. Chrissy first posted this photo of Luna on Instagram saying, "Too sick for school, eh?" Well, while she was spending some time with Luna, Luna decided to sing a little song, and let's just say Chrissy caught it on camera. But when you listen to the song, what she's singing is questionable and would have any parent concerned. Let's listen.
Mama, love you all the day. All the day we'll eat all day.
So that was cute, right? Nothing out of the ordinary, but don't you worry, it's about to get crazy.
Mama loves you as much as she loves all the dead. All the dead. All the people are red or dead. Red or dead.
First of all, where did she learn this? And is she singing this to somebody we can't see? We have so many questions, but people in the comment section are cracking up and saying she should trademark it, like hairstylist Jen Atkin, who said, "Trademark this now, she's a genius." And Mario Lopez said, "She's got bars, freestyle lyricist." And someone else said, "I'm pretty sure she's singing that all the people will be dead." And of course, there's this person who said, "All the people are red or dead. Stephen King, your move." I have a lot of questions. This is like just remind me of those creepy Lifetime movies where the child is like possessed or something. It's like red or dead. And she was smiling while she was saying and just like, who taught you this song?
And it's not Halloween, so why are we singing this song? She's so adorable though.
Yes, but I definitely was like, OMG.
WTF.
All right, moving on. We got a lot of new music this Friday.
Oh my God, Emil, it feels like it's Christmas already.
It really does. Like so many artists. We're gonna talk about that later, but somebody that we have to talk about first is Halsey, because Halsey did drop some new music, but she's being accused of copying some artists. So we need to crack this case because we've talked about songs sounding similar before, but did Halsey copy from a Lady Gaga song and a Harry Styles song and a Jonas Brothers song? Well, Halsey just released her new single, Finally Beautiful Stranger, which is one of the tracks off her new album, Manic, soon to come. First of all, we love the song. The chorus says, "Beautiful stranger, here you are in my arms, and I know that beautiful strangers only come along to do me wrong, and I hope, beautiful stranger, here you are in my arms, but I think it's finally safe for me to fall." She also dropped the audio for her collab with BTS's Suga called Suga's Interlude, but we have to get to what the fans are saying about Finally Beautiful Stranger. So after hearing the song, some fans thought that it sounded familiar. Let's listen to a clip.
I grab your hand and then we run to the car, singing in the street and playing air guitar.
So that was Halsey's new song. Now let's see what fans have to say. One person said, "Does Halsey's new song sound like You and I by Lady Gaga, or am I crazy?" Someone else said, "This new song Halsey ripped off Cool by the Jonas Brothers, which ripped off You and I by Lady Gaga. Come on people, can we please try and be original?" And someone else said, "Anyone hear the similarities between Finally Beautiful Stranger by Halsey and Lady Gaga's You and I?" Okay, so we have people saying it sounds like You and I and Cool from Jonas Brothers, so let's take a listen to Gaga.
Been 2 years since I let you go. I couldn't listen to a joke or rock and roll.
Now let's listen to Cool.
Must have done something right, 'cause all these lights are green and they look like palm trees.
But that's not all. Other people compared it to Harry Styles' Two Ghosts, like this person who said Halsey's new song sounds like Two Ghosts by Harry.
Fridge
slide washes this room wide. Moon dances over your good side.
Here's the thing, I completely get where people are coming from, and I know whenever we have these type of conversations, there will be people who say, listen, there's only so many notes, so many chords, and I get that. I think really, I understand like the fans who heard the similarities. I can definitely hear the similarities, but I also focus on the lyrics, and like the whole song isn't like, we have like a couple moments that sound similar, I get that, but I don't think it's anything to be outraged about. Like Lady Gaga, Harry Styles, Jonas Brothers, and Halsey, they are all making money.
Which means they all do have similar, if
Yeah.
everyone's thinking Halsey's music sounds like ABC, that
Right.
means they all actually have similarities between them.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right, it's about lyrics and so much more, and I feel like I love the music. I love it all. Give
Yeah.
us all the music.
All the music.
This was a really fun episode because we got to do WTF OMG, and we also are going to do You're So Clever,
Yes.
like we mentioned earlier, where we highlight some of your very clever, lovely comments from the week. And we're going to kick it off with a very special happy birthday. Christina, who is a loyal follower, said, I'm so excited. Tomorrow's my birthday. I would love a shout out, and I've been a long-time subscriber to you guys.
Happy birthday,
Christina! And you might remember earlier in the week, we asked you about, ideas for special things we can do on different days. And Gavina said, Tuesday should be the day where you wear matching outfits. Color coordinate on purpose, since you do it on accident sometimes. Which I really like that idea.
That's cool.
That would be cool. And like, we could both do bright pink one day.
Why
That
not?
would be fun. Or bright green or yellow, any color. Okay, Miriam said, I know it's not Tuesday, but this made my day with the tea keeping on spilling it. As well as Eric, who said, okay, I love Emil, but why does his sweatshirt remind me of Velma? You do you, E. At least you look like a hella smart badass meddling kid solving crimes. And Katha, who said, Susan, your shirt is amazing, love it. And Jason, who said, bro, I love your channel, you guys deserve more hype. We are so here for that.
Yes, thank you
Hype,
guys.
Thank you guys, it's so sweet and we love reading your comments. And please make sure you leave us plenty more because you're so clever.
And if you don't know what that Velma reference is, just go to yesterday's DHR. You'll see my sweater, and it will make sense.
All right, so you might have seen we did a newsfeed story today, which was about Billie Eilish, and it was trending on Twitter. Billie Eilish is over party. First of all, she's not over. If you want to know more about that, head to our newsfeed. But somebody else was trending today, and that was Liam Payne with the Liam Payne is over party. And let me explain. So we saw the hashtag and immediately clicked, trying to piece together why Liam was essentially being cancelled on Twitter. Well, Liam Payne just released his debut solo album LP1, and let's just say fan reactions haven't been quite the type you would recall when 1D would release new music. The album has 17 songs, and we're not going to get into the overall reviews of the album right here. There actually has been quite a few critical reviews already. However, there is one song on the album in particular called Both Ways that has fans and people of Twitter infuriated, calling him to be officially cancelled. The reason why people are up in arms about this song is that people are accusing Liam of fetishizing bisexuality among girls. The chorus of the song goes like this. She said we're young and we're stupid. She said, come on boy, let's do this. Make every day my birthday. Let's celebrate like, oh my gosh, she do things you won't believe. My girl, she like it both ways. She like the way it all tastes. Couple more, we'll call it foreplay. No, I don't discriminate. Bring it back to my place. Yeah, she like it both ways. And the entire lyrics of the song get into more detail. So Twitter fans were really angry about this and had a lot to say, hence why the hashtag Liam Payne is over was trending. Like this person who said, bisexual women do not exist for your pleasure. And my sexuality is not your fetish. I'm disgusted how straight people still think bi women and bi people in general are only worth your sex fantasies. Off if you still support him after this. And this person who said, this is what happens when you fetishizes bisexual women and treat them like object to fulfill your fantasies, with screenshots of not great reviews of the album. People also couldn't help but remember and bring up the time Liam previously made comments about the way Harry dresses, saying, quote, Liam Payne won't let his children hang out with Harry Styles because of the way he dresses, like the Just say you're homophobic and a clout chaser and shut that hole in your face.
Lots to unpack here. It's one of those things where when the hashtag was trending, it wasn't, normally when somebody is like over or canceled, it's immediately apparent what it's about, but we really had to do like a deep dive to figure out what people were talking about.
Yeah.
And I completely understand where people were coming from. There were people who were trying to not necessarily defend Liam, but say they don't think that people should be as where's the accent coming from? As outraged, but I think everybody has the right to feel how they want to feel about it. And if people are hurt, my biggest thing is whenever somebody says you hurt me, it's not on, how do I say this? If I say I'm offended or I'm hurt, that's my feelings. And it's just up to Liam if he wants to apologize to these people or make a statement or.
Yeah, and I guess we'll definitely see what comes of that. And you're right, I went over to Twitter and I was like, why is he being cancelled? And I was like reading through all these comments and people were talking about Zayn, like what Zayn's reaction is, and like talking about Harry Styles. Like there was all these like bits and pieces and then piecing it together and the album and the song. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. And like I said, there's a lot of people really upset about it. And I guess we'll wait and see what more he has to say.
All right, guys, it is time for the final rundown. 1 minute 30.
Minutes on the clock.
Starting with Camila, who has trouble calling Sean baby. So Camila Cabello admits it took her 2 whole months before she started calling Sean baby. She told Jimmy Fallon, quote, "It's so funny because when we first started going out, it's so weird. Dating somebody who is your friend for a really long time is kind of weird in the beginning. It took me like 2 months to be able to call him baby. I didn't want to say his name because we were dating and I couldn't say baby, so I'd just be like, hey you, hand me that water over there." She also admitted to Ellen that she had a crush on Sean for years before making things official.
We can call you baby very easily over here, Sean. Speaking of happiness and great times, Taylor Swift just released a Christmas song and video. Taylor Swift dropped her latest Christmas song titled Christmas Tree Farm, along with a music video created entirely out of home movies from when Taylor was a little baby. It's absolutely adorable, you guys. Taylor didn't want to wait until next year to release a Christmas song, so she took to her Instagram to ask her 3 cats, Olivia, Meredith, and Benjamin, if she should drop it. They didn't have much input, but thank God Taylor did pull the trigger and drop this sentimental bop.
But that's not all the music news because we have some Harry Styles and Camila Cabello music. December isn't really considered the season of love, but it feels like Camila and Harry are oozing all the feels. Camila dropped her 2nd studio album titled Romance today, and Harry Styles also dropped a single from his new album called Adore You. Now Harry's music video for this song is extremely weird, but very Harry. But I guess we'll have to wait and see how they duke it out on the music charts.
Yeah, very Harry or very Harry? Harry.
Yeah.
Harry
Harry Styles.
Styles.
Harry Potter.
I know, I am loving all this brand new music right before the holidays too, because we got plenty to jam out to during the break.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, well, that is it for today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. Of course, we're back tomorrow with Celebrity Lowdown, so make sure you tune into that on Saturdays. But before you go anywhere, we have some questions.
Yes, I want to know what you think about Halsey. Do you feel like she was copying them, or did it just happen to sound a little similar? Let us know in the comment section below.
And also, I want to know, with all this new music from Camila, from Harry, from Taylor, from Liam, have you heard any of it? What are your thoughts? Give me your reviews right here in the comment section below.
And we'll be back here tomorrow
For Celebrity Lowdown.
But wait, guys, before you go, click right over here to check out another episode of DHR.
You know what? And it's December. It's like the season of giving. So why not hit that subscribe button? You give us a sub and we'll give you so much more. So, did you click it?